Hello friends, my name is Bill and I'm making a ferment of vegetables. I usually start with filtered water and then I go all the way to the stove. Well, I weigh it first. I put it on the stove. This has been boiling and I put coarse salt. I use sea salt, coarse, nothing else in it, and I use 2.5% of whey. So I weigh it here and I do my calculation. So it was 1 kilogram, 458 grams was 36.45 grams. I just rounded down to 36 grams. So this is my calculation for the water. Then I have to weigh all the vegetables here. And I have 2 jalapenos. I have roughly about 2 pounds of carrots. I might use it all or not based on whatever. I'm just building this big jar. It's a 4-liter jar. And I reused old pickle jars from the stores and stuff. And I weigh my jar, which is empty. So I weigh the product after. So just the salt content. I'm using English cucumbers, very fresh, using 4 bell peppers, just add different colors, orange, yellow, red, and about a head of garlic. So all this is all fresh, has been washed and ready to go. And I will start cutting it and packing it into the jar. The other 2 ingredients I would use would be colored peppers, like peppercorns, and bay leaves. And I'll start cutting and start packing into the jar, and then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. So as you see, I started on the outside. I put long pieces of the cucumber and longer pieces of the carrots uh, and some of the jalapeno and the red pepper on the inside. I tried to fit every cavity as much as I can. So I put a little bit of cucumber, carrots. Now I'm in the process of cutting the pepper, and I still have quite a bit, some garlic, some bay leaves, and I'm in the process of filling up the center part. So the center part is going to be mainly the pepper, carrots, because I have lots of cucumber, as you see, and I think I'm going to be able to do 2 of these jars. So I'll continue filling it up, and as soon as I'm done, I'll get back to you. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Hello again, friends. So this is how I would seal my jar. And so I topped it up all the way. I filled it up the centers, and I cut my carrots to secure most of the products down. And then I'll bring a bamboo skewers, and I would secure the carrots down by having the bamboo stuck in between the shoulders. And as you see, this is the jar sideways, and it's very secure, so nothing will fall. And pretty much that's it. So I put a little bit of cayenne pepper, the powder, just for flavoring, and that's optional. I wait for the water now to, sorry of my hand shaking a lot, but I'll wait for the water to cool down. As soon as it gets down to room temperature, I will fill it up, close the jar, and that's it. I'll check on it on a daily basis. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. where I burp the jar every day, make sure nothing is growing, and all is good. So I will post this as soon as I'm done. I'll be doing daily checks, as I said, and I will put some pictures and a little bit of feedback. Thank you. Good morning, my friends. So, yesterday I finished um, my fermented vegetables. I labeled them, I added the water, the salt water, the brine, and I put them in a dark place under here with a little tray under, so in case they overflow. But so far, nothing good. This is the second day. Yesterday was February 29th. Today is March 1st, 2024. It's 8 o'clock in the morning now. So, and as I said, today is the day I will burp. So in case there's something happening, or you can see the bubbles a little bit up there. So the first day to do, the good bacteria in the product will start fighting the bad ones, whatever bad bacteria is in there. This is the day where they're fighting. The water is still a little bit clear, but start to get cloudy. So I'm going to open, I'm not going to talk, so nothing will be introduced there, but I will show you. See, there's a little bit of bubbles there. That's a sign of fighting and a sign of gases getting produced. So here's a peak on the top. Everything is covered, and there's a little bit of bubbles in this one. Again, this is number 2. Yeah, there's a little bit of pepper floating. That's fine. If stuff start to grow on that pepper, I'll grab a spoon and remove them because they're exposed to the air now. So that's day number 1, and that's important to check on them, to check on them on a regular basis, make sure nothing is happening out of the norm, and hopefully it'll be success. Otherwise, I have to discard the whole thing. But we'll visit again. See you later. Good morning. Today is March the 2nd, and day number 2 on our fermentation of mixed vegetable. Was mixed, as you said earlier, on the 29th, and we're gonna open it. It's looking really good. Some bubbles, pretty much all the iffy stuff is growing dead. That's what we want. It's a little bit cloudy, as you see. I don't know if you can see it well, but the water is cloudy, and that's what we want. There is activity for sure, and if you look, you see the bubbles going up. These are the CO2 gases that the probiotic will produce. The cucumbers, everything's still green, nice green color. That's gonna change in the near future, starting day 3, 4, and it'll go a little bit more into a pickle kind of color. I don't know what to call that color, like an oily green. I don't know if that's the thing. I do apologize for that. The cucumbers will be a little bit softer, but still crispy. The carrots will be amazingly crispy. And that's it for now. Let's bring this guy, see if there's any bubbles. And yeah, there's a little bit there. You can see it's small bubbles. The CO2, there's a big one here holding. That's good. Yeah, nothing of a concern right now. Everything looks good. I'm gonna grab a clean spoon and remove these peppercorn from the top, so nothing will grow on that. So excuse me. So that will be my work, and then I'll pack it again and put it away. There was no heavy bubbles happening, but again, the probiotics that are in there now, they're going heavily into fighting all the bad ones, and they're winning, I guess. That's a good thing. Well, you have a good weekend. Today's March 2nd, which is the Saturday on the first weekend in March 2024. Have fun and enjoy your weekend. Good morning, everyone. Today's March 3rd, and this is day 3, and we're checking our little experimentation here with fermenting our mixed vegetables. So I took it off today. I'm gonna open it and look at. So yeah, you can see a little bit of bubbles there. This is the day where the good bacteria start to grow, and it's really cloudy. That looks good. And if we turn it around, you can see the bubbles. These are the CO2 bubbles produced by the good bacteria. See that up there, you know, all that. And this is doing well. This is number 2. Yeah, not as much bubbles in here, but if we move it a bit, there'll be some that is gonna start moving upwards. And I'm gonna test, let's test from this one. I'm gonna test the acidity level. So I'm gonna just take a little bit from the top. Just a little bit of the water. Let's close this guy. And I'm a one-handed person here, so I'll take one of the strips. This is the strips to test the pH level. So I will put some of that juice, and we need it to be less than 4.6 to be good. And as we see here, it's still way up there. I'm gonna say, I don't know if you can see this with me. Yeah, it's definitely above the 4.6. It's like 5. I would say it's about 5.5. So still not good, not healthy to eat at this moment. And if I open it, and it's gonna go really bad. But it's in the right direction, that's for sure. I see the color on the cucumbers is start to go a little bit dull. So, which is good. This is what we want. We want it to age. We want it to ferment and encourage that good bacteria. But overall, we're doing good here. And I'll keep checking and testing on a daily basis. I'll keep burping the jars, and we're all good. Maybe tomorrow I'll test this one and see the pH level on this one. Okay, talk to you later. Have a good day. Good morning, friends. Today is day 4, and we're checking our fermented mixed vegetables. And everything looks good. It's getting cloudy. You can see the bubbles happening inside. Yeah, it's more active. In here, the same thing. and it's more, you can see it, it's popping. All that CO2 is coming up if you give it a stir, but we're not gonna stir. And it's all good. It's getting cloudy. Yeah, and color-wise, it's getting pale, and it's turning from a dark green into a lighter green a little bit. And I think it's successful. I'm not gonna test the pH level on today. I will wait for day 5. Tomorrow maybe I'll try to test it again. Yesterday we tested, was still more alkaline than acidic. So it's we need it below the 4.6. But we'll do that tomorrow. And we'll see you again. Bye now. Good morning, friends. Today is March the 5th, which is our 5th day, and we're checking our fermentation. So it looks good, looks healthy. Some floaters, there are some bubbles, and the smell is somehow acidic. You can see the bubbles going up. It looks good. It smells like vinegar now. Let's check the next one. Yeah, there's not much bubbles on this one. Some bubbles I see floating. Yeah, there's some here. So I'm gonna check the acidity level of this. So I'm gonna take a little bit. Let me close this one so nothing gets in here. So I'm gonna check that. And as we said, we want it below the 4.6. So looks like it's at 4 right now. Yeah, it's at 4. So acidity wise, it's perfect. Yeah, it's about 4. So acidity wise is perfect. It can be consumed as of today, but it wouldn't be as tasty. So usually I can eat it if I wanted to. Today I can open and eat, but I'm gonna keep it for another day or two. Activity is going well, and so I'm gonna skip tomorrow, which is day 6, day 7, or I can post more videos so you can see the progression of the product. But it looks like it's a successful experiment. Good morning, friends. Today is day 7, March the 7th, 7 in the morning. Everything is a 7 today, and except the weather. It's like minus 20 outside, inside is 23. So I'm recording from Canada. I don't know if you know this or not, and it's pretty cold today. But this is a hot product. So again, nothing happening there for bubbles and stuff. It is a little bit, yeah, and the battle is won. This is completely edible right now. This is the small jar. This is the big jar. I did some testing here. This is the big jar. Is at 4, the pH, I tested that already. The small one is the same thing. It's at 4, and the goal was to be less than 4.6, and that's what I got. I got 4. So this is completely edible, and this can be opened and consumed as we speak. But it's too early. You can see some bubbles floating. Yeah. And that will be the ideal flavor and fermentation level. The carrots will be nice and crispy. The cucumbers will be crispy. Somehow will be welted, but I keep them as one piece. And the pepper will be nice and flavorful. The garlic will be amazing. So I will try to open it tomorrow or someday. The minute I open it, I have to put it in the fridge because I don't want the product to stick above the water level, you know. And once I open it and take product, it has to go straight to the fridge. And the ideal thing is to put it in the fridge to stop or to slow down the fermentation and maintain that crispiness, crunchiness, and the yumminess of the product. And otherwise it'll get really wilted, and some people like it, some people don't, and I'm just saying. So so tomorrow, I'm guessing, or the day after tomorrow is Friday. So Friday or Saturday I'll open at least one, and we'll give that a try and sample it and see how it turned out to be. And keep in mind, as we age the product in the fridge or outside, these probiotics that are building there, they will change and multiply. And you see, I'm not a scientist, but I'm just saying that this is what it is. It just you will get different kind of benefit from it. So that's all for now. Thank you, and keep watching. Hello friends, today is day 10, and this has been for 10 days, and I think we're gonna go through our pickles. So they look good on the outside. I'm gonna open and taste. I'm gonna start with a small one today, and I will open it and get some samples to check. I'll see you soon. So when I open mine, again, all the vegetables still buried under the water. I push this skewers to one side, reach in, remove it, reach in, remove it, and of course I washed my hands, you know, for the people that are wondering. And all the skewers are on the side. Now I can push, and it looks like excellent. So very easy to open, there's nothing to it, and I'm gonna get some. And by the way, the smell is amazing. So I'm gonna get some vegetable, taste it, and I'll get back to you. Oh, and this is day 10, as I said earlier, and I opened the jar, and this is the jar. So I removed the skewers. I would be discarding them. Then we have 3 different products. This is the cucumbers, and so it's sliced really good. It smells excellent. The taste I'm gonna take a small bite so I can talk and tell you the experience. Crispy, not too crispy, but crispy enough. Salty, perfect salt, perfect acidity. Excellent. The carrot, same thing. It's crispy. Well, carrot usually is crispier than these two. This will be more wilted, the pepper. Excellent choice on this. And you can see this is really wilted. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of piece. Again, I would use different vegetables for different dishes when I'm cooking. Like I like this with the fava beans. I like this with the tofu and so on. So you have to experience this and eat it the way you like. This is really soft and will be good with other dishes that you like. So everything is excellent. I still have some garlic in there, and the flavor will get intense as we age this. But at this stage, from day 10 on, I will store this in the fridge. So this will be stored in the fridge. I saw a red pepper here. I just want to get that. And yeah, the spiciness, I didn't get any spicy, so it's not hot. Oh, it's way buried. Here's a different one. Try to get it if I can. Yeah, and there's the red one. So the spiciness is not there. I didn't put, I think I put one serrano in this. I'm not sure, I forgot. But I know the big one has 2 serranos for sure. Let me try the red. Oh, I see a piece of garlic too. So the garlic will be tasty. I'm gonna taste this with that. 2 thumbs up. Cheers, everyone. Try it, enjoy it. And I know it's a new channel and it's still growing. I have some crochet work of my wife's, and we're venturing left, right, and center to different products to see how we can help improve our lifestyle, all of us as a community. So we need your support. We need your comments, we need your likes, you need your, regardless of what, if we're doing something wrong, let us know. If we're doing something right, let us know. And just a simple comment by hi, and you know, if you enjoyed the video or not, and how can we improve it? Should we get better lighting, get better camera, get better sound, and so on. Thank you again. Give us that thumb up